The craziest thing about 9/11 is that hyperpatriotism that followed. It set the ball in motion to live in the world that we live in now.
Has anyone ever accused you of being a party pooper? Tell me this doesn't give you chills. Everyone, hold on.
We'll put a boot in your ass. It's the American way. This is what I'm talking about. I love America propaganda.
Yeah, it fucking rules.
It rules.
And you're coming on the show, taking a fucking shit on America.
I'm not
on our policemen, our police women specifically, and I'm not going to stand for it.
I'm not doing this. And
I think you're probably right about the things you just said, but when it comes down to it, I just want to turn up.
If you can't sing Toby Keith, get the fuck out of this country.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know, man. It's cool. 9/11's cool, man.
Welcome to Tummy Time.
Welcome to Tummy Time.
Welcome to Tummy Time.
I'm Neil.
I'm Justin.
And that's Art in the Booth.
Hello, world.
Our guest today is a stand-up comedian in Austin, Texas. She co-hosts a show called Backyard Sluts. She also hosts a show called Banana Phone at The Creek and the Cave. And she's featured on my favorite horny social media site, Mugshawtys. It's Kandace Medina.
Woo!
Wow, guys, thank you for having me.
No problem. Let's pretend like we haven't been talking for 30 minutes.
Yeah, it's good. Oh man, yeah, Mugshawtys was cool. That was really dope. That was like, man, that was such a big moment for me. I remember like for years, people had been like, you got to get on Mugshawtys, you got to get on Mugshawtys. And
you're like, how do I? Is there a submission process?
Yeah, I think there is, but I didn't.
Really?
They reached out to me and they're like, hey, can we use your mugshot? I was like, yeah. They're like, we won't use your name. I was like, dude, feel free to tag me. I don't give a fuck.
Chunker nugget.
It was my first headshot for a while. It was just
You're just going on these auditions, submitting. That's not a bad headshot.
No, I mean, look, you're smiling with your eyes.
Oh yeah, because they told me I couldn't smile. They said
don't
smile, and I was like, I was like, okay.
How am I not supposed to?
Smiling.
How can I not smile?
Yeah.
Do we need to explain what a mugshotty is, or do people know?
Real quick.
Well, you know, a shotty is just a little cutie, and you know, mugshots is it's a pun, right?
Oh, a portmanteau pun.
A portmanteau
Something
pun.
that your big daddy got recently.
Jesus.
What's that?
That was something that Justin's big daddy got recently.
A mugshot?
Who's your big daddy?
Oh, Donald Trump. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Daddy Trump.
DJT.
Yeah, he's looking pretty good at his mugshot.
Is he a mugshotty?
He might be a mugshot. He might
Let's
be
submit
the
him.
mugshotty. I should have pulled him up. Yeah, he's looking pretty hot in his. But
Is Texas Mugshawtys the official Mugshawtys?
No, it's not the official
It's an
Mugshawty.
affiliate.
So this is the big thing to me.
This is the feeder program.
Yeah, so exactly. So if I can make it onto the national stage, like my life will be changed.
Absolutely.
Okay, so if we can get the Tummy Time militia on this,
I could advocate for myself too. Sometimes I like the attention of people just asking me. So it's like they asked me and I was like, oh my God. But yeah, I could definitely be like, hey, I got the most traction on Texas Mugshawtys.
Yeah.
I think you guys should really put me on your stuff now.
honestly, yeah. If the submission, most people are just submitting their mugshot without ever being on any Mugshawtys. So
Yeah.
I think you have a leg up here.
Yeah, I got a leg up.
So what happened here? Public intoxication.
Yeah.
2012.
Yeah, 2012.
So here's the thing about it.
Wait, they posted this 3 weeks ago?
Yeah, it was recent.
Oh, wow.
Well,
It's a
this
recent
is
thing.
it was a recent post, old mugshot. Honestly, I should have had so many more since then, but that's fine.
Well, yeah, me too.
Whatever. Survivor. Okay, so this was like actually kind of a bullshit arrest because
They
all are.
ACAB.
But
ACAB.
for real, guys.
No, but this one
This
specifically.
one's for real. I remember like going out, and then I think I didn't eat all day or something, and so I just got really fucked up.
Yeah.
Or someone roofied me. I probably the fucked up part. I like to say roofie because it makes me feel better, but I'm pretty sure I just got way too fucked up. Because I used to love. I mean, I've always loved binge drinking. I was so good at it back then. And I was like 21. We were at college. We're in College Station, so Brazos County, and they suck ass. And so we're shout out Brazos County. Go fuck
you
yourself,
fucking bitch.
you bitch. And so we basically like my friend is driving drunk, and that's how I know, because back then I was super anti-driving drunk. Now I'm so pro.
Yeah, I did it so much.
Yeah, back then though there was like no Uber. It was like, you know, and we had like safe ride programs, which is what I was part of. Like I was part of the safe ride program where you could like call anonymously get rides. So this is how I know I was that fucked up, because I got into my friend's car who was really fucked up, and so I would have never done that. So if I was like not fucked up, but I was totally fucked up.
Oh, you didn't even realize she was that fucked up.
I would I don't even remember getting in the car really. Like the list thing, I'm in the back seat. And then next thing you know, like I'm getting woken up by the police, and so it's
Pigs.
me and my friend's driving through campus, and then it's my friend, my other friend who's a guy, and then it's me in the back seat. And so they're doing all of that. Like, she's going through the sobriety. Like, she's fucked. She's so fucked. And
so fucked.
She's so fucked. But me and my friend, they're like, hey, you guys get a ride home. So I'm calling everybody I know trying to get a ride. And it's like 3 a.m.
Yeah.
And I finally get my friend to give me a ride, but he's a guy. And they want the woman police, the lady cop. Bad name for women. First off.
Listen.
Wait, what's a bad name for women?
Same team.
Being a lady cop? Are you fucking serious? But not only that, but being a shitty lady. Yeah, being a shitty lady cop.
I want to get fucking arrested by a lady cop.
Yeah, we get it, but it's like, so you're okay. Don't be that person. So
What? Be what?
You're like all cops are bastards except for
the shorties?
Except when they got
hot
fat
ladies.
asses.
Except for the hoes?
Something got a big old fat ass.
I saw
on.
this one video of a really attractive cop.
Yes.
And then in the you don't
Listening?
want to know more because in the comments they're like, yeah, somebody actually shot her in the face.
Oh, why you
so
gotta
she's not even hot anymore.
She likes that. I don't like that.
Well,
Wait, shot in the face how?
yeah. Well, that wouldn't have been the first time.
Ooh.
Okay, so lady cop. What is
Lady cop.
She wants you to get a ride with a girl, which is nice.
Yeah, but no, she didn't tell us that before we started calling.
Oh.
What about body autonomy?
And that's the thing too, yeah. And so like I get
decisions.
it, but if she
You're
had
drunk
told
as
me,
fuck.
I'm drunk as fuck. I wasn't even. But at this point, I'm sobered up. Like you know.
Yeah, there's
Okay.
cops. I'm
It's
sober
cops.
as fuck.
I'm sober up. I'm
Okay.
I'm so
so
fucking
sober.
sober. I
Fine,
could never
okay.
be sober. Let me drive now. I'm good.
Yeah, hand me the keys. Throw me
give
the
me the
keys.
keys. And so then my friend starts arguing with her
awesome.
on my behalf, and I'm
Yeah.
like, dude, shut up, just stop. Like
Yeah.
because she only gave us a few minutes, and then she was so annoyed by him. She just says, y'all turn around, put your hands behind your back. So
Fuck this shit.
yeah, so I'm saying it was like a shit arrest, but I had so much fun in jail. I was fucking around with the cops. I was like, they'd be like, how much do you weigh? And I'm like, guess.
It became a carnival.
Yeah, and then they'd be like, hair color brown, eye color. I'm like, what do you guys think?
Yeah. You're flirting with these
So
cops?
I had like 5 cops like looking at my eyes trying to see what color eyes I had. It was so
Were
fun.
they hot? Were you turned on?
Yeah, it was like a really fun game to me. And then we were just chilling, and then my friend, like, we were playing rock paper scissors across the way, and then they separated us, and I had to go to a cell because they were pissed about that.
No
yeah,
horseplay?
they said no horseplay in jail. And yeah, but I was looking so hot in there, and so I was like vibing.
What were you wearing?
I was wearing this white top, and
What's
had
the skirt?
And it was a skirt. It was a skirt. It was like this really cute pink. Like I had such a cute style back then, and it was just adorable.
Do you think that's why they were hating on you?
Yeah.
Because
they're like, she's so cute. And hot.
She's so cute. We can't let her go with this dude because obviously.
Well, then there's the other thing too. Is like my friend who got the DWI, she got to wear a jumpsuit. And then, so I'm in there with a skirt and a shirt, and like, I'm trying to sleep, and there's like creepy dudes just like waiting for you to just like push shot. And
what's this? Did you say?
Push shot.
What does that mean?
Push shot.
Push shot. Okay,
Yeah,
sorry.
Shot.
Okay.
And so then I have to go to a cell because I was playing rock paper scissors, whatever. They're just all pissed about. They didn't tell us the rules. There's no rule.
Yeah,
it doesn't say horseplay, no diving,
no swimming,
like,
no rules,
no running,
no push shots. Actually, no. They were like, please more.
Push shots is number one.
There's nothing but creeps in there.
Did you ever go back to jail after this?
No, that's the thing is like I should. So back then when I keep saying I was anti-drinking and driving, I was, and then like the last few years before I went sober, I was definitely drinking and driving.
You stopped giving a shit.
Well, because you can't keep. I was spending so much money every day on like Ubers and being responsible, and I was like, I can't keep doing this. This is so expensive.
Okay, so
I'd rather cost a life.
Right.
That's zero money.
Yeah,
it's actually carbon neutral.
I am sober as well, and so I stopped drinking, but I kind of enjoy drinking and driving. Was there no part of you that enjoyed it? It makes driving more fun.
I didn't like it. Because it was still like that mindset of like, oh man, like I could really kill someone, or it wasn't even that. I just want to get caught. I don't give a shit about other people. And
yeah.
So, but there was like, there's times where I'd be like, dude, I remember like be driving and I'm like, dude, I'm too drunk to drive. Like where you're like, 'cause normally I'm clearly over the limit, but I can still drive well. At least I think so. But then there's times where you're like straight up swerving and you're like, dude, I am so fucked.
One time I kind of like came to drinking and driving there's a median and then there's the shoulder. I'm like driving almost within the line, the shoulder and the median. And I woke up, I'm like, what the fuck? I've been doing that for a long time now.
Yeah. Whoa, this was crazy.
Okay. Your car's being guided by the median.
Yeah. I never
hey,
hit
it's
the
a
median.
bumper. It's a little bumper.
I never
thing.
hit the median, so I guess I was driving pretty good.
Yeah, that's like
frosty.
I guess I'm pretty good at drunk driving. Don't drink and drive. All I know, but if you're in the throes of addiction and you want to die and all that, who gives a fuck?
Yeah, nothing really
Who
matters.
gives a fuck?
The guy you're gonna run into probably gives a little bit of
no,
a fuck.
but I'm saying if you're this person, you have your head so far up your own ass.
Yeah,
right.
like
that it
nothing
doesn't
matters,
matter.
and it's truly like one of those things. And I think even during the pandemic was probably one of my last hurrahs of like what I was up to. Like me and my friends got some street Zans, and
fuck yeah, dude.
you know,
Street
it was
Zans.
Some dirty Xans.
dirty Zans, baby. Oh,
that
so
Finny in
good.
it.
I miss. Yeah, they do.
So you're a Xanax and alcohol person together?
I love. Yeah.
You guys could have partied.
So fun.
First high five at tummy time.
Yeah.
Over Xanax.
First, not the last. We're doing heroin next.
Okay, so you got some dirty Xans.
So yeah, and we would just get because it was like no laws. That's how I felt at the time.
During the pandemic, there were no
and
laws.
so we were like doing Xans and drinking, and then doing the craziest shit, and like you're like half like you're kind of like you're not blackout necessarily, but you're vibing, and you have. Like you give no fucks, so you have the no fucks from the Xanax, and then you have like just the no inhibitions from the alcohol. Dude, we went to.
You're indestructible.
You're indestructible. You feel indestructible.
It's great.
It's so
I recommend
sick.
it.
Yeah, especially because I deal with actual anxiety, so it was like the best to like not have that. You feel like a powerful being.
Yes.
And so I was like at Emma Long and shit, and like just tits out and like.
Your tits were out?
Yeah, and then one
What's
time.
Emma Long?
The center.
Park.
No, it's a
It's like
park.
360.
Yeah, it's up there, and it's kind of further out, and it's like all this water. It's really great. I
And
love
your
it.
titties was out?
Yeah, and I was taking photos, and we decided to drive back, and I remember this is like one of my I was like, you know, you're like half in and out, you know, so I'm like literally driving with a White Claw in my hand back to Austin, just like, man, this is crazy.
Man, this is crazy.
Dude, we did so much crazy, but I mean, it was fun. It was a lawless time, and yeah, I don't recommend it, but I think I was pretty good at drinking and driving.
Yeah, maybe.
Because
You guys
I
should
never
have a
got
competition.
caught. Yeah, we should relapse.
Yeah, just to have a drink and drive off.
Hey, it's not what it looks like, okay? We're doing a game.
Yeah, guys.
Yeah, they're Neil and Arthur are always presenting opportunities.
Opportunities
They're
to
always
relapse.
like, if for $1 million and you get.
Yeah, I would
some-
do it for $1 million.
Yeah, that's what I was like. I would
do
do
it for 10,000.
I would go to my family and be like, look, I'm about to relapse for $1 million though, and
it's only acid.
And I'm gonna check.
LSD 's
I'm gonna
boring.
check into rehab right after, just to kind of like make sure that
I wouldn't
everything's
even
good.
do all that. I would just go do it. No one knows about it, and then I get my money, and we're done.
You're not done.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
gonna
Not
keep
done.
going.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
You're not gonna keep drinking.
No,
Yeah, right.
I don't think so.
We'll see.
Once it hits your
we'll
lips.
see. We actually have $1
Once-
million. We're gonna find
Yeah.
out.
Fucking, I'll do it right now.
from the ceiling.
Dude, I will
Fucking do it right now.
Arthur, bring in the
shotgun a
bags.
beer, and it will be the craziest thing you've ever seen.
What?
Like
Why?
one, like I'm the world's greatest shotgunner.
God, you're really
Oh.
good. I was wondering what you meant by you're really good at drinking.
Oh, I drink in college. We do the ring dunk at A&M, and I drink mine in 21 seconds, the entire pitcher.
What is a ring dunk?
You drop your class ring into a pitcher of beer, and then you chug it.
Damn.
gotta get the
What if you
picture up.
swallow? Do people swallow it?
People do, yeah.
And they gotta wait till it
Absolutely.
shits.
You're supposed to catch it in your teeth,
But then they have to dig it out of their own shit.
probably, or unless you want a really expensive medical bill.
No,
I
I'll
would
just wait till the
I would
shit.
just
Shit
wear a
it.
diaper all the time, which is nothing new, you know.
Yeah, shit.
Is that what that sound is? That crinkle sound?
I'm definitely gonna add a crinkle sound in post.
I hope so, dude. Feel
Throughout
free.
the whole episode.
I would love it. You can't embarrass me. I'm
Just
so-
random intervals.
Let's see. Oh yeah, wait. Real quick, just to derail everything.
Mm-hmm.
This episode's coming out on 9/11, dude. So this is the 9/11 special.
My
Thanks for being
fucking
here.
favorite day.
It's her birthday.
So you're
It's your
from
birthday?
No, it's your birthday.
I wish, dude.
No, well,
No.
it feels like her birthday.
Yeah, it's when the day you were reborn.
Do you remember this song by Alan Jackson?
Where were you? Let me
Remember when? No, wait, maybe that's a different one.
stop turning on that
September
September
day.
day.
Oh, we can sing along.
You in the yard with
your wife and
No,
your
why would I
children
be doing that?
working
It's like
on some
8 a.m. They're in
stage in
school.
LA. Do
It was a weekday.
Yeah, they weren't barbecuing.
you remember what day it was?
No, I just remember it being a weekday.
Guess which day?
I guessed correctly the other day.
Was it a Tuesday or Thursday?
Hey,
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Um,
In fear for your neighbor, you
Just sit down and cry. Anyways, where were you when the world stopped turning?
Wait, are you talking about
Like on September 11th.
As the world turns.
Yeah.
Were you watching As the World Turns with your mom?
Yeah, no, she wasn't around.
Maybe we'll get to that.
What the fuck? These pictures.
I
Jesus
know.
Christ,
yeah,
man.
they could have just not done all this.
Yeah.
What's next? Is someone jumping out of the building? Jesus Christ.
You know
Fall guy.
what's interesting about this? Like when I was in 7th grade, and
Oh, Jesus.
I made a
That's cool, man. That's so fucking like, it just gets you.
Yeah, it's got a message. It's got a message.
No, I made a slideshow in 7th grade for 9/11.
Wow.
And this kind of reminds me of that.
This is it.
Dude, oh my God. So you probably remember this too. So like, okay, so I was definitely in school when 9/11 happened. I remember because, I was in 5th grade and we were in gym class, and all of a sudden our teacher just comes in there, and our gym teacher is just like, you guys don't understand what just happened. And he's like yelling at us basically, and we're just like,
do nothing, bro.
yeah, I'm like, well, can you tell us about it? Like, because then it didn't make any sense.
Fucking idiots don't even know 9/11's happening.
Stupid mouth-breathing bitches.
Yeah, it's like nobody. It was like, well, okay, like, so you're not explaining anything. I hadn't been indoctrinated by America enough yet by that point.
It felt good though.
But my God, will you be?
Yeah, after that.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna hate Muslims. I didn't even know what they were.
Yeah,
I don't even know what this is, but I hate it now.
I'll tell you what, Candace, I still do it. I don't know why.
Yeah, I know why.
I hit that one. Press that button.
Oh, no. Now, but now it looks like I really do. No, this is just when we hate someone, we put a fatwa on them.
That's pretty sick, though.
Yeah. Real quick, do you have anyone you want to put a fatwa on? You want to call them out? And,
I just hate pretty much anyone involved in the corporation complex / top 1%.
Wow.
Okay, billionaires. Billionaires,
You're on
fuck you.
fucking notice.
Well, I went to Starbucks before coming here.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Okay, so you're a
you're part of the
hypocrite. Go
problem.
ahead.
Well, no, I am a hypocrite, but also what pissed me off was on the corkboard, they were like, it was a Starbucks like piece of paper with a QR code, said American Red Cross and Starbucks donate to Maui. And I was just like, that's so fucked. Like, you're a multi-billion dollar company.
Yeah.
You give it.
Yeah, and also not only that, but when you do stuff like that, and by the way, this is
Tell
a
them
PSA.
this is absolutely
do not,
right. Hey, don't do
anytime
it.
you're at a store, any business McDonald's asks you to donate to something, do not. They get a tax break for that. And they get the benefit of donating that money.
And they
so
only
fuck
donate
them.
like
Fuck
1%
'em.
of it.
Is there a better way to do it?
No, they donate all of the money that the customers donate.
Yeah.
But they get taxed write-offs.
Okay,
for that shit.
but they maybe get like collecting more money than anyone else will because they have the infrastructure to
Shut
do
the
it.
I don't
fuck
give a
up,
shit.
Justin.
I don't give a shit.
Shut the fuck
okay,
up,
look,
Justin.
These causes.
How is there a better way to do
Yes.
Yeah,
There's
these
a
causes.
better way.
Tell
Stop
me a
living-
better way. I'll
stop
tell you.
living
only
in
trickle
it.
down.
I will
Stop
suck
living in
Starbucks
it.
dick, dude.
Stop
I don't give
living
a fuck.
in an individualistic society.
I love to be an individual. You know what? When I think of an individual person, someone who's their own person, someone who has a voice, an individual voice,
Bodily
I think
autonomy?
of Kandace Medina.
Honestly, true, but I'm a woman of the people. I'm
Hey.
America's sweetheart.
I'm a populist. I'm a populist too.
Populist.
I get populated all. I'm just kidding.
Oh.
I'm just kidding. It's fine. I'm not.
right.
I've been saying weird hot girl
Okay.
shit lately. It's weird.
Yeah. Well, it makes sense, you know.
Yeah.
So, all right, real quick, we got to go back to 9/11, but
Okay,
also
yeah.
real quick, what's the better way to donate money instead of doing it through Starbucks and the Red
Just straight
Cross?
up donate to the organizations. If you need a daily reminder, if at any point you say, oh, that company, I do want to donate, you're like, oh, that does sound cool, then go ahead and just get online. We live in a digital society.
Right.
Find that organization and just donate the money.
Yeah, that's
fuck
probably
it.
the best
Or
solution.
just do
You
something
get
else.
the right
Don't donate.
Yeah, steal
Alright.
or just steal from HEB or just like, adopt a kid, whatever the fuck. Just go do something nice. Like
What if-
go help an old lady across the street. Fuck it. Just anything.
What
That's
if I
good
want to
for
help
creating.
Maui, but also fill the pockets of fat cats? Billionaires.
Okay, yeah, I was just like, all right, well, they don't have pockets. Except what they do, but
Fat
we
cats
don't want to
don't
be
have
using
pockets.
those. You could fill them in a lot of ways.
Oh.
I think.
Okay, so 9/11. Can we go back to 9/11?
Yeah, 9/11. We can,
Okay, so-
first of all, we can always go back
Yeah,
to
we should have
9/11.
started with 9/11.
Okay, so
Listen.
you're in 5th grade.
I'm in 5th grade. 9/11.
You're in PE. The
I'm
guy
PE.
comes in, yells at you because you
Starts
don't know about
yelling at
9/11.
us, and then we're just all very confused. I don't even think we played games that day because he was just in such a mood.
Oh
And,
Such
little
a
bitch.
fucking
Such a
right
bitch.
up his ass.
And yeah, it's like almost like we knocked those towers down. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude?
I can't even fly, Flame.
Yeah, I can't even drive, dude.
I'm not
I have
even Muslim, dude.
I had to take the bus here. I don't even eat pork. Wait, that would make me
You do
Muslim.
eat.
I
Oh
do
my
eat
God.
pork.
Did you do it? Did you do 9/11?
Not again.
She slipped.
Look, I do believe in reincarnation, and I'm just kidding. What if someone gets reincarnated as a 9/11 terrorist?
That would be sick.
Maybe that's what happened.
I guess maybe you could stop it from happening.
Yeah,
yeah. You can Mark Wahlberg it.
No, but I wouldn't because
just start
I would
slugging
be,
Vietnamese dudes.
Dude, yeah, that's so. You're gay? You're Vietnamese?
Oh, I hate that shit.
Dude, yeah, that's so. We all forgot about it.
I know.
Yeah, dude,
Now he's America's sweetheart. That's so
true.
funny.
Well, wait, so if you're on the plane, if Mark Wahlberg was on that plane,
Oh yeah, he would stop it.
Oh, we already said this joke, but I was saying if you told him the hijackers were Asian, he would stop. He would stop 9/11
He would
so
stop
quick.
9/11.
So here's something I thought about before. I almost wanted to make a sketch about this. It's 9/11. You're on the plane, and the attack's going down. Which first off, they're using razors. Come on, you guys are
wild.
And also, where was the marshal, or is that after the fact?
That's after the fact. We got air marshals because of 9/11.
Marshals make sense. TSA does not. Okay, moving on.
Agree.
But,
agree.
So, yeah, so it's okay. The attack's happening, and then you're a passenger. The guys, like all the guys are like, the voicemail is like, let's rock and roll. Let's go take this guy down.
Mm-hmm.
So what I was thinking about how funny would it be if it's like these two guys are like, yeah, dude, we should really stop this. Yeah, but we gotta charge them, and then they have to they're like, all right, well, who goes first? Rock paper scissors to be the hero. They're like, all right, oh well, you go first. We'll see who goes first. Rock paper scissors. Just come on.
Wait, no, 1, 2, 3, go.
Shit, fuck.
The attack's happening. Yeah.
Yeah, there's
I'm not done yet. Anyway, so
the sketch or the 9/11?
9/11 thing.
Okay. Well, can I just say
Yeah,
rock paper scissors, big part of your life because the horseplay in the jail and then now this. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, I guess I do like
just
playing.
think about
I love
it.
playing games.
Talk about it with your therapist. See what
I won't. I stopped therapy, which is really
You should
bad.
rock, paper, scissors your therapist to see if you keep going every single time.
Yeah. Hey, you call me or I call you. What's going on?
Okay, so 9/11, you're in 5th grade.
9/11. I'm in 5th grade. I'm in Tower 1, and I.
Wow.
No, I am in a.
Bring your daughter to work day.
Yeah. I was like, God, this sucks.
Oh, I wish something exciting would happen.
I only survived 9/11. My dad took me to work, and I had to get a snack. I was down at the vending machines. Some guy said, "Hey, Toots," and I was like, "I'm 11."
Yeah, I got candy.
9/11. Okay, So then we go back to class, and I'm in Miss Postma's class. Also, shout out Miss Posta, but also a bitch for saying that I should have been in on-level history and science in middle school, and it wasted an entire semester of my life, and everyone was like, you shouldn't be in here. So fuck you.
What's on level? Is that like catch up?
Like regular.
Oh,
like I was always like
AP.
an above. Like
I see.
And so
you
she
were
had like
gifted and talented, and you're like,
yeah, but it's because I was like a bully and shit. So
I
she
see.
was like, we're gonna put you in regular and
for history
and science and everything.
Everything.
Yeah,
took it all away from
all
you.
the way, except for she wasn't my math teacher, so she couldn't do that. So
Bitch.
fuck yourself. And
It sounded like you like her though, right?
She was a tiny little lady, and she had a huge husband, and I always think about how they would fuck.
How do you think it would go?
I never. I was
have
just
to
like
float on
this.
top.
The
I think.
Yeah, it'd
I
have
think
to
he
be
just lifts
water
her by the
assisted.
top of her
yeah,
head
I don't
and just
know.
kind of
It wasn't even like he was just
dunks
super
her.
fat or anything. He was really tall, but he was also thick.
Oh.
And yeah. Anyways, so we had a conflicted relationship, and also one time she was like, we had to do this map, and I think I was just such a smart ass. Like, we do this map, and it was like, how do you know which way north is? I'm like, because it's up. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? And she's like, no, the correct answer is compass rose. I'm like, you're a dumb bitch. Like,
Yeah, that's the
Pedantic
correct
ass
answer.
bitch.
You're a dumb bitch.
the correct answer, magnetic fields. You dumb.
Yeah,
bitch.
if we really want to get down to brass
Yeah, and so
tacks,
it's like. It's like shit like that. Anyways, so she's all crying and shit or whatever, and she's playing like the news and like the thing is like if someone had just explained the context, I think we would have gotten it. But like you're a kid, you're like they just like attack on America. I'm like, who cares? Like buildings, okay, like whatever. You don't really, and you're a kid, you don't really get it. And then the fact that everyone's unleashing their anger and like upsettedness at you, which is fucking insane.
yeah, like it's your fault.
Yeah, and everyone's parents came to pick them up except for mine, obviously. And
Obviously. So you're just hanging out with the sad ass teachers.
hanging out. Yeah, I'm just chilling on 9/11, dude. And then the craziest thing about 9/11 is that
The craziest.
the
thing.
craziest thing about it.
Just check that in for a
This
second.
is the craziest
She's
thing
about
about
to
9/11.
tell you what the craziest
The
thing
craziest
about
thing
9/11
about
is.
9/11.
Go ahead, Candace.
Is the hyper-patriotism that followed
Okay.
in a way that we like haven't seen in a long time,
Candace.
but
Yeah,
also to a
absolutely.
next level because now it's built to what we have now.
Yeah,
it's
a
literally
new
set
baseline.
the steps.
New
It's
baseline.
set the ball in motion to live in the world that we live in now.
I thought you were
Candace,
going to go something
has anyone
funny.
ever accused you of being a party pooper? Okay, look, what you just described at school was sad, okay? That was sad and that was not fun. But what happened afterwards
I love this song.
was fucking fun, dude.
Dude, so and they're like, we're gonna put a boot in your ass, but not in a gay way. We're not gay.
Not like that though.
This big dog will fight when you rattle his
Are these the reserves? What is this shit?
I think they're real.
No, yeah.
I don't think so. Their uniforms look like shit.
Here we go.
It's the
They look real. They look real.
Tell me this doesn't give you chills. Everyone, hold on. This got to give you chills, dude.
We'll put a boot in your ass. It's the American way. And Uncle Sam put your name
Bells. You hear that?
top of his list, and the Statue of Liberty started shaking a fist, and the eagle will fly, and it's gonna be hell when you hear Mother Freedom start ringing her bell.
Mother Freedom.
Like the whole wide world is raining down on you. This is what I'm talking about. I love America propaganda.
Yeah, it fucking rules.
It rules.
And you're coming on the show taking a fucking shit on America.
I'm not shitting
on
on
our
America.
policemen, our police women specifically, and I'm not gonna stand for it.
Yeah. Okay.
Thin blue line. Thin blue line.
Yeah. I'm not doing this. And because at the end of the day, it's like I was born here. Like I'm obviously reaping the benefits of being a white presenting woman in this society, but like also as someone who's hyper aware of all these things, it's like it's such a drag to watch every day the irony that's surrounding us. And so but I love the hyper patriotism. I really do. I love how we centered around hating Muslims. That was so fucking sick. We were like, you know what? Yeah, fucking, Muslims, that sucks, man. Fucking,
Muslims.
all of them are so bad because these
Every
fucking
single
buildings
damn
and
one
like,
of 'em.
and like, whoa. And if you know, the whole thing was fucked. And so many lives were lost for like, you know, obviously for 9/11, but then the aftermath, the 20 plus years afterwards. And I'm just so, whatever about it. But the patriotism was so fucking sick. Like we get this song, which is like just an anthem. Like, you know, it's like the North Korean songs that they play all the time.
Yeah, for
Kandace,
real.
I don't know. I think you're probably right about the things you just said, but when it comes down to it, I just want to turn up. And if I want to turn up, I put on Toby Keith.
Yeah,
and I put on this song.
This song does get you jacked.
Yeah.
Like it's like I'm still susceptible to propaganda. Like I went to DC and I was like looking at the buildings and the monuments. I was like, wow. I was like, whoa, America.
Abe Lincoln in marble and shit. This is on the penny.
The Washington Monument sent me. It was so much bigger than I thought.
Like I'm a ride that bitch.
Yeah.
Oh, damn, size queen.
Just,
you fucked the Washington Monument.
Did you do this thing?
No, I did do like a little fake history video where I talked about how it's modeled after a type of worm, a flatworm, which is a parasitic thing, based on the top 1% of the country. So I did like a whole like, little fake history, but it was so impressive and massive that it does like spark this patriotism in you, and just for being born somewhere is like super nuts. But I think about this on the daily because I work in tourism, so it's like just the number of people I meet that are kind of like, you know, ignorant.
I think we can leave these just let these dumbasses roam the streets.
You're right. You know,
you're not gonna
if you can't sing Toby Keith, get the fuck out of this country.
That's what I'm saying. And I say you could be Muslim, you can be Chinese, you could be other Chinese, you could be Mexican, you could be other Mexicans. But all you gotta do is be able to sing this song with me, and you're an American.
You're an American to me, yeah. I don't know, man. It's cool. 9/11's cool, man. I think it was like a formative few years. Like everyone was just on one.
Everyone was united.
Yeah, and I remember this. I was
Freedom fries.
I was gonna try to make like purses to sell for 9/11.
Love it.
Not like I was like a kid, like, you know, for America. Like you didn't know
what.
what.
So when you were a kid.
Yeah. So you get patriotized, and then you're like, well, fuck. Oh, and that was the thing too. The next year for school photos, you know how you have the option for school photos, but they also started doing bookmarks and stuff. They were all America themed. I'll have to send you a picture. I just found them the other day.
Wow.
I just found them the other day, and it's me looking like a total boy. And then.
A hot boy?
No, it was tragic, honestly. I raised myself, so I only had like my brother to look up to, and so I was wearing what he was wearing. So like polo boots, polo
you had
shirts.
2 polo shirts and
dude,
pop collars.
I don't even want to talk about it. I don't even want to talk about it. I didn't know how to be a girl. I didn't know how to like do my hair and make. It was just a whole
Just
thing.
as a Chad.
Yeah, please send that stuff because we'll use it for the episode.
You can see. Yeah, so it's like all of it's like America flag themed and shit. Like these colors don't run and shit like that.
Wow.
Suck our dick.
Yeah,
whatever
suck suck our dick.
Suck our collective
Suck our red,
American
white,
dick.
blue dick.
Suck our ham dick Muslims.
A lot of bacon jokes, let me tell you that much.
Yeah, which is so it's like crazy that we had to come together around hate. That's so cool, man.
It works. It's the best way to do it.
Well,
it's the only way to do it, really.
It is, yeah.
It kind of only is the only way to do it, historically.
Have you tried
well,
to say,
yeah, it is one of the most powerful ways to like rally people.
Us.
Right.
Yeah, but as soon as that's
the Gulf
done,
War never fucking
there's
happens.
really no us here.
Yeah, it's just kind of like if someone says, "Hey, we're all gonna unite around this love thing," like everyone's gonna go gay.
Yeah, hate is a much more powerful thing.
Hate's not gay.
You don't have to have anything else in common besides like disliking this thing.
Right.
Yeah, it's the in-group, out-group mentality of it all.
We love to talk shit.
Yeah, confirmation bias will send you very far. Hey, this is my hometown.
So I looked up Galveston, Texas on Wikipedia. Mm-hmm. How long did you live in Galveston?
So I was there for like 7 years on the island. My whole family still lives there.
Like until you were 7?
Yeah, my mom moved us to Houston as a single mom, and my life took a drastic change. But on the island, it was lit. I still love.
Sorry, I accidentally. Sorry.
We have a large Jewish community.
That's crazy. I didn't know that.
Yeah, we have a Jewish cemetery. Yeah.
I love a Jewish cemetery. They put the little rocks on there.
I never went through that one. But I still
you don't like them?
No, it was a smaller one, and there's this really cool one out near where my Uncle Johnny used to live. I used to walk through a lot.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
So you were 7, okay.
Yeah.
On the island. I never think of it as an island.
Yeah,
right.
And so I would still visit like all the time because my family was all there, like my whole extended family. So my family has been in Galveston since like the late 1800s, early 1900s, and then my grandfather came here from Mexico in the 1940s. So it's like everybody lives on that island.
Shit, dude.
And so
you go back there a lot?
Not anymore. I don't really talk to my family anymore.
Fuck you, family.
Yeah, because they were harboring a pedophile, and
that's not.
just classic story. You know, you turn 21, week of your graduation from, or you turn 20, whatever, week of graduation from college. Someone's like, hey, by the way, he raped me. I'm like, oh shit, and we've been keeping it a secret this whole time, and I've been left alone with him as a child. It's crazy. Okay. Anyways, so yeah, I don't talk to them, and
okay. Well, that's happening on Galveston, right? On the island?
Yeah, he was. I feel like it was Galveston, also Louisiana, probably, and
across state lines.
Yeah, across state lines.
That's federal now.
Okay.
But look how beautiful it is. There's so many cool things on the island.
I would go every now and then because I'm from Beaumont, Texas.
Oh,
yeah. Every time I see you, I go,
we still have the same area code.
We have the same area code for Shout out. I used to live in Beaumont, so this was the beach. Mm-hmm. Sometimes we'd go to Crystal Beach if we were feeling trashy, but if we were feeling classy and we had a little money, we'd go to Galveston.
Yeah, this was the spot, man. Galveston in the 90s was so fucking rad.
Yeah.
We had like this really unsafe, like illegal water park that was amazing.
Awesome.
It was called Jungle Surf, and it was a giant hill and concrete slides.
Oh yeah, they got those at Crystal Beach too.
Yeah,
it's a classic thing.
Yeah, they finally shut it down.
Did the city make this shit and then they're like, yeah, maybe this was a bad idea?
Yeah, there's a few things. There's also a failed like some kind of whale exhibit or something. There's like a tail.
Whale tail?
It was like a giant like pool and stuff for like marine animal, like a marine mammals.
Yeah, and then shut down and left.
Yeah, and that was on the west end near Jungle Surf. But then they opened the aquarium at the Moody Gardens, Moody Gardens Aquarium is really, really good. Yeah. So I really highly recommend that. But yeah, I love being from the island. I love going back, every now and again, and just like hanging out at the beach. And like when you're from there, like you're in the know, so it's like it feels a lot better to like know where you're at, know where you're going, what you want to go see the cool stuff, eat the good food. Leave a bag of shit on your grandma's house.
Did you do that?
No, I want to really bad.
Oh, okay.
Let us know when you do.
Yeah.
Yeah, send us a picture of that too. Just send us a lot of pictures of various things.
Mostly your shit.
All my crimes.
Yeah. So you went to high school in Houston?
Mm-hmm.
Like
Westfield.
Westfield
High School, yeah.
Is that in Houston? Or are you saying, is it like Katy or some shit?
No. It's so I grew up in what would be technically like the Spring area, but it wasn't like the white, more affluent parts of Spring. It was kind of like the lower end of it, near 1960 and Ella.
Okay, I don't know streets. So.
Yeah, it's fine. It was it was cool. I went to a predominantly minority school.
Hell yeah.
And yeah, it was actually badass. Like I'm really grateful for that experience.
All whites in my school.
What?
All whites.
All whites.
School. We had a couple of black people come in from Katrina.
Yeah, we had a lot of people from Katrina. Yeah, that's like when stuff started getting really crazy.
But that was good for us because we had to
tone it down.
We had to reckon with our past.
Had to tone it down a little bit.
So it was good, and I think
activities got reshaped.
You're like, maybe we shouldn't do blackface.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh no.
Blackface Tuesdays are out now.
Yeah, fuck guys. What are we gonna do with all this paint?
No, it's just I think the next step is doing it ironically.
Burnt cork.
The next you don't just go cold turkey up. You have to
play a character who's out of touch doing blackface ironically.
Don't just take it away from them all.
I'm just a guy playing a man.
So high school, you have any embarrassing stories from high school? Maybe, perhaps. Can I guess what kind of high school kid you were?
Yeah.
Okay, let me do. Were you you gave a lot of hand jobs and blow jobs, but you didn't have sex?
Mm-mm.
Nothing.
Mm-mm.
You were completely clean.
I was a really good kid.
I never did anything either.
I was a really good kid, very anti-drugs. I would be like, you guys are burnouts. Like, I didn't drink until second semester senior year.
I was gonna say you always had the weed, but no, man, I'm completely off
I didn't start smoking weed till the summer before college.
Wow. And you were a bully?
I was a little bit of a bully. I think it was more so of like aggressive. Like I wasn't like how I am now. It wasn't like honed in. You know what I mean? So it was like very sarcastic.
You just
People
want to be like, "Sup, slut?"
Yeah. And to me, it's like I'm just fucking around. But everyone else was like, "Oh, you're a bitch." Yeah. And I was like, grow up.
Yeah.
I was like, grow up. My life. My home life sucks.
Yeah. I bet I would have been really scared of you.
I think
because I was very scared.
Everyone was I feel like a lot of people were very intimidated by me in my whole life though. That's just the energy I give. And yeah,
I guess deal with it.
High school was a really hard time. Yeah, it was a really hard time for me. So I was kind of like, maybe using like some more like bully-ish like vibes just because I was just so like sad and stuff. But I was really well liked and, very funny. Teachers loved me.
Some a little too much.
Yeah, true. The one that got away.
Literally, he got away with it.
Yeah.
He literally got away with it.
Shout out.
Yeah. He left the country.
Any fun, embarrassing stories? Any like, let's see, did you ever shit your pants, piss your pants, cum in your pants, blood in your pants?
I was always the smelly kid for a while because I didn't know about hygiene. And then that was really embarrassing. And then I would say, one time I never said this out loud, but I remember it was senior year and all my friends had dates to prom. And I looking back, I should have just gone alone. But I was like, I need someone to go to prom with me. And so I remember like asking this sophomore, I think it was, who was just like a mutual like friend or whatever. And looking back, one, that was really embarrassing in general. But two, like nothing. It wasn't like he was just there to hang out. Like it wasn't like he was my date. I mean, kind of, I guess. But I remember like making like cupcakes or something to ask him to prom and him pretending like he couldn't read them. And that was like so embarrassing. Oh, no. And just being like, what? I think it's pretty clear. And it was just like such a thing. And I was like, oh, okay. So that's pretty embarrassing.
Right, so,
wait, hold on. Yeah.
Right, so he gets these cupcakes and he goes, maybe if I pretend I can't read,
yeah.
I won't have to go to prom with her?
Yeah. And then, and also he was Muslim. So I,
put bacon in them.
I was just trying to make up for 9/11 and
Is he really Muslim?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And so we went to this restaurant and I didn't realize at the time because I wasn't educated in Muslim culture, like he didn't eat pork and I ordered a pork chop and tried to give him some and he was like all freaked out and I was like, oh my God, I'm such an asshole.
Oh my God. That's like you 9/11 him again.
Yeah.
That did not make it for 9/11.
You ran it back.
Well, yeah, I put a boot in his ass. I put a chop in his mouth.
Oh, wow, dude.
It's the American way.
I put a chop in your mouth. It's the American way.
What kind of cupcakes?
There were cupcakes I used to make all the time. I would do like these chocolate cupcakes with like a Milky Way baked in, and then like an almond.
Good God! I was thinking this was just gonna be a Sara Lee thing.
No, it was like a whole. I made a rainbow.
A rainbow and it said
prom.
It just said prom.
That's so sweet.
Question mark?
And it wasn't like a romantic thing either. And I think that was like what was kind of more embarrassing. It's like, dude, I'm inviting you because I want a date, and you're friends with all my friends, so.
Right. Yeah, don't make this weird.
Yeah.
Don't pretend like you.
And then I got really trashed, and also that's like he didn't drink because he was Muslim as well, and so
which is lame.
Yeah, which is super lame, dude. Come on now.
No
you're in the
bacon,
desert. You're telling me you don't got nothing else to do.
You got to imbibe.
Come on. Come on.
Did y'all dance?
Probably not.
Did he drift? Oh.
Yeah, I was just we were in grind lines. We were all doing grind lines.
Yeah.
Can you tell me? Can you describe what a grind line is?
Yeah, it's ass to front,
Pass to front.
And then you have your hands on the and then you're just fucking grinding, dude.
What makes it a line?
So
like a
everyone's
conga line.
in
It's a train?
Yeah, everyone's in like.
You're running a train?
Yeah.
It's a grind. Yeah.
It's like it's not a human centipede, but it would be.
Kind of is.
Kind of is. It's like a legitimate train.
Yeah.
Okay, so we had Greg Phelps on. You know Greg Phelps?
Yeah, I love Greg.
Greg was talking about wait.
Colton.
No, it was Colton. I'm sorry. It was a
what did
different
he
gay
not
guy.
talk about?
It's a different gay guy.
She's like, I love Greg. Oh, Colton. What did he
Colton.
No, I love Colton. Me and Colton go way back.
Yeah,
He was part
Colton's
of my
great.
last hurrah before going sober.
Oh, wow.
Was he there at the
Pinnacle?
Coda or whatever when you're driving with the White Claw?
No, those are
Titties?
my non-comic friends. I had quit comedy by that point.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, so what was I talking about? Oh yeah, Colton. Colton said that he was wondering if like when you're grinding in middle school, if the girl or guy can feel your cock, your hard boner.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. But you just kind of go, oh, that's this boner.
Yeah.
Of course, he's rubbing his dick against my ass.
Yeah, it's
what else?
Yeah, it's whatever. And
Okay. Just want to
It
double check
tracks.
because we asked a gay guy, we want to ask a straight woman.
yeah,
Yeah.
Or bisexual.
I'm just whatever, dude.
Wow, dude.
We like to
No
we like
labels.
to get
No
the
labels.
facts. We gotta get all the
Yeah,
facts.
I don't like to do labels, man.
Yeah. I hear you.
What was I gonna say? Yeah, I mean, it was fine. Yeah.
Grind line.
Grind line was chill, and then I was gonna say something and I already forgot. But yeah, and Muslims,
Cupcakes.
high
Cupcakes.
school.
Prom question.
Halal.
Halal. Were they halal?
Yo, was the grind line halal?
Yeah. No, there's a lot of porking.
Yeah.
No, the cupcakes.
Yeah, we
were they
blessed
halal?
the line, and it was halal.
We had a ceremony first.
What was I gonna say? Yeah, so I think it's really funny that you were like, oh, you probably gave a lot of blowjobs and handjobs.
I did not like that. I just no. My point was
Well-
that you either gave hand jobs and blowjobs, but you didn't have sex, so you were like kind of bad, but you weren't. Anyways,
No, but that's the thing. Everyone thought I was a slut. It's because
Okay.
the way I still have the same mouth I had back then. So I was
That's
always
what
like
is
making
that what it
sex
is?
jokes. Yeah, and so like,
Mouth
oh,
Even-
I
blow-
thought you meant your literal
A
mouth.
mouth.
no.
What the fuck?
I don't know.
What the fuck?
I don't
Alright.
know.
Okay, dude. Yeah.
I'm not trying to be weird. That's what I thought.
Even
you
if I
meant.
had a dirty mouth back then, it wouldn't matter. You know, everyone, this is a sloppy suck job in the hall. You know, what are you gonna do? And so no, like I was thinking I was like actually not, and everyone thought that, like everyone, even my the government teacher that I told her I could see her snatch. One time we were having like a sex assembly, and she's like, "This is for you," like whatever. And I was just like, "What the fuck?" And then like one of my teachers told me that for National Honor Society, like I had brought fireworks to school when I was like in 8th grade or something, or 9th grade.
Oh, you got in trouble.
And I got in trouble, and it was like a deadly weapon, like kind of like charge on my thing. And
Sure,
so apparently
gunpowder.
one of the teachers said, because one of my teachers told me about this, that they were debating for who was new National Honor Society. They're like, oh, a deadly weapon. It was probably a dildo, and it's just like,
Oh wow.
why does everyone? Yeah, like everyone thought I was like a whore, and I was like,
Like,
yeah,
I can
had
make this deadly weapon thing go away.
yeah, yeah. Am I right?
Am I right?
If it was that, I could have made it go away. Yeah, for sure. But it's just like, yeah, it's so interesting, the perception of me. I think that, yeah, I didn't know how to connect with people. I still kind of don't. And just because of like childhood trauma stuff. And like, so even back then, like looking back, people were like interested in like, or putting the moves on me. I didn't understand. Like, so I was like, I don't know what it's like to connect with a human. So I'm like, whoa.
Yeah. Well, now I feel bad. I wasn't trying to call you a whore as a kid.
Oh, it's okay. It happens all the time.
He's just like, yeah, she got a mouth built for blowjobs.
No, that's not what
That's,
was-
I mean, it is
that's
true.
not
God really did was like, let's make her like look like a whore.
I was
And,
I was trying to say you were like sort of one.
She's more of a backyard slut.
Yeah, more of a backyard slut. No, I like sluts though. So okay.
Do you notice how red he is right now?
I know. I feel bad. I didn't mean to call you a whore.
Yeah, dude, it happens all the time. Don't even worry about it. Water off a whore's back. Don't even worry about it.
Our whores
Come off a whore's back. Don't even-
Come on, there it is.
Um,
Whores are hydrophobic.
let's see. What else did I have here? MasterChef. What is that? What do those words mean to you, Kandace
How'd you know
Medina?
that?
I did a little research.
Oh my god.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. So, MasterChef is like what
Oh, hey, hold on.
it is my origin
Okay,
story.
now we're ready.
Oh wow.
MasterChef is my origin story. It changed my life. I didn't make it on the show, but
Damn.
I watched it a lot. No, I'm just kidding.
That's it.
So
I wanted to bring it up on the show so you could tell us how much you love it.
I love MasterChef, dude. I love it so much.
She binged it last weekend. How did you know?
I had graduated college and I was in a really shitty job that I hated. I was working for Enterprise Rent a Car, which is like the devil. It's like a crazy, weird pyramid scheme. And I like for 4 years I hated my life. I truly had a plan to like kill myself when I was 30. And I remember like auditioning for MasterChef. I was always like obviously I was cooking for myself like at the age of 7 and like making dinner for like my mom, my brother, and like whatever. So I was always like kind of like a good cook. And then in college I made more self-taught 'cause I was like a vegetarian at the time and they didn't have like, it wasn't a big thing back then, you know? Yeah. And so I had to like make all my own food. So I just like really gained like a lot of self-taught skills. And so I finally was like, let me try out for MasterChef. Like, what do I have to lose, you know?
Right.
And I did. And I made it through like all the auditions and the process. And
that's cool.
Yeah, they flew me out to LA and we did like a final, like, you know, we had to do like cooking challenges and interviews and stuff. And they brought 80 of us out there and they only took like top 40 and I didn't make it, and which is like fine. That was like the moment that changed my life because they told us when we were like at Venice Beach, I was like sitting on the beach, they told us me to make it and everyone's crying and shit and like pussies, and then I was like and I was just sitting there like just so grateful for the opportunity, and it was the first time I think I had ever felt like joy or like accomplishment or like confidence in something I've done and pride in myself. And so I was like, dude, I was sitting there on the beach and I was like, dude, you're so unhappy in your job and your life. Like, you got to change it. So I remember going back home and being like, I want to open a restaurant. So I'm going to learn how to work in restaurants. So I did that. And I quit my job. My whole family thought I was crazy. Moved to Austin to become a server and just like worked my way up through restaurants, doing like everything. And then my last restaurant job was like a prep cook / like tasting plate builder. And it was a great experience and I accomplished that dream in a way. And then, you know, midway through all of that, I started comedy. And so that just changed everything. Like MasterChef changed my life.
So MasterChef kind of gave you the confidence to try something else. And like,
or actually pursue something with vengeance.
Because I just never did that. Like, you know what I mean? Like I always had like a bright light and like this energy about me. And it really did change everything. So I'm really happy about it. I do kind of want to audition again because I think I would have a better chance now because I know who I am and I'm like, you know, it's okay.
Have you crafted your sob story?
Yeah, that's the problem. I didn't have a sob story.
Yeah, and now like you have more experience like performing and stuff. So I feel like that would help too because they're looking for people that are like good on television.
So that's the thing is like we were at the hotel where they said first off they took all of our phones on the way to the hotel from the airport and we were in the desert. And I was like, dude, we're about to get fucking murdered. We're in a van.
Absolutely.
I was like, whatever. Dude, MasterChef.
And, I was gonna kill myself at 30 anyways.
Honestly, that's a great ploy to do it. If anyone wants to do something like that, just do a whole TV do a whole TV production, do like a whole like audition process. Be like, yeah, we're gonna pick you up from the airport, and then like next thing you know,
kill you.
Yeah, you're getting like trafficked in Eastern Europe.
That is kind of a nice little fun way to like a nice production right as you go.
Yeah, it makes you feel cool. It's a good confidence boost. But that's the thing, I didn't realize they were looking for characters. And and to me, I've always been a genuine, authentic person. So I was really annoyed and pissed at like all the people that were at the hotel who were auditioning. I was like, dude, you're such a character. You're not a real person. Like this is you don't have to do this. Like, you can just be normal.
They're like, yeah, we do have to do this.
Yeah, and then they're like, no, we're staying in character because we have. And now I see how that is.
Would you do that? Would you develop a character?
No, I think I'd just be like myself, but like really fucking cool and like funny. Okay. Like my thing would just be like the funny girl, and like I would say wild shit, I think. So yeah, I don't know. It was a great experience. I really enjoyed it. I'm really happy that it wasn't my food that took me out. It was my interview. So that's really cool because I think I did pretty well on the food challenges.
Good. It's good that it wasn't the food. It was just who you are
as a person.
Yeah, that happens to me all the time. That happens to me all the time.
Disqualified because of you as a person.
Oh yeah, no, like that's just my life story. Like I had my heart broken this year because like someone was like, "Oh, you're so great," but it's like you. I don't know, like. It's just like me as a person. I was like shit, and I was like,
"Damn, dude."
No, they didn't say that, but that's my interpretation. Okay, it's like you know, you could be so great and everything, and still like you're just not it.
Still
you know, it's still like not enough.
Well, it's not enough
for that guy.
It's a different.
It's not enough for that guy.
There's a million fish in the sea.
There's a million fish in the sea,
Candace.
Arthur.
But not all of them bring you spaghetti at work.
The sea is filled with microplastics. God damn it! I wanted this plastic bag. God damn it! The plastic bag didn't want me.
She was a fucking turtle looking to eat a jellyfish. He was a plastic bag. He's like, look, it's best if you didn't eat me.
Yeah, I was that straw looking for a turtle. That was me.
Oh,
those turtle straw nose things.
Yeah.
Like,
I
break
was like,
my damn
please, let me
heart.
penetrate you with my energy.
Like pulling
Here's
straws
the
out of
secret with that
noses.
kind of stuff. I've never looked up a picture of a straw and a turtle, and
I've
if
seen
you never
videos.
know that, you can use a straw without thinking about anything.
Oh, I don't care about it. I use straws, but it's just sad to see it coming out of a turtle's nose.
Is it? And this goes back to the patriotism shit. Like, America's gonna tell you it's your fault and your responsibility as a citizen, but
Do not use a straw.
corporations.
Also fish.
You know, I'm on
Fucking
board
nets.
now. For some reason, I guess it's just been working in the back of my head, but I'm on board with everything you're saying now.
Look,
Fuck America.
It's because none of this stuff is your fault. Hey,
Isn't it fun? But that's like, we went from
This shit.
being a pretty chill country, or not chill country, but like
Not at all.
Not at all. But what I will say is it dug up a lot of without this, I don't know if we would have made it to
America
like the
first.
and like the anti-racism movement.
True.
And like, all of these things, because we needed the racism, like, and we already had
We
it.
had to bring it
we had
back.
it low key.
We had to
we
bring it
had
to
it
the
low key for
forefront.
black people, but then we were like, let's take it to the top. Hate with Muslims, and then we can funnel in all this other hate to other groups. So it was like a really cool, like, little Trojan horse of hate, and I think that's really neat.
Yeah, that's
so
pretty neat.
I do like that. It's like we hate Muslims. Now we got to take our shoes off at the airport. Hey, fuck them.
What do you think the Secret Service agent told George Bush that day?
He said, "Damn, George, you're reading like I never heard before."
It wasn't even about 9/11.
My tower. Oh, wait, no.
Oh, that's what I
9/11,
was-
the towers. Oh, shit. Oh, 9/11.
Wait, he's gay? Is that what you're saying?
He's just saying the date because it didn't mean anything. then.
He's just like 9/11. And George was like, what? He's like, it's we're never gonna forget it. It's 9/11. And he's like, huh? Oh, the fucking towers, George. God damn it. And he's like, yeah, dude, I told you, put those in my nightstand. I don't need people knowing I'm sitting on those things. And he's like, no, the World Trade Centers, they've been hit and it's not good.
So the towers are dildos?
It was like it was
They were
kind of
having a
joke.
relationship.
Yeah, it was a whole thing.
Oh, they were gay together?
Not necessarily.
We don't have to label it.
Yeah,
What is
what
up with
the
you
fuck
and
is- yeah,
labeling?
I'd like
this?
to know. Are you gay? Are you straight?
Well,
you
just
Muslim?
because
You're
he
not?
liked the little butt stuff doesn't mean anything. I don't think
Exactly.
Laura.
Oh, you're right.
I don't think Laura was like doling out that bush.
I'd fuck Laura
She
Bush.
definitely had massive bush.
Yeah, she totally did.
Would you have sex with Laura Bush? Just the kind of the final question.
Can you
is
look
there
up
time?
like a
Recent pic?
like a
like
peak?
a like an old pic?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
Peak
Young
Laura
Laura-
Bush.
let's see, young
Because I can
Laura
use.
Bush.
I can.
Laura.
We said
Okay, here we go,
that
right
one.
here.
She a little cross-eyed.
Well, she's always been. We
She
already
looks
knew that.
fine.
Yeah.
It's like when I see these old pictures, it's like I think that people like they're like, oh, they're so beautiful, and it's like
Sometimes they're not.
well, it's
That's
like
the thing.
like back then, dude.
Yeah, they're beautiful for back
Back
then.
then.
She
No,
couldn't
I
stay
don't think
still.
so.
Let's
I
see-
think there
did
were
she
hotter
got-
women than this.
Did
back
she got?
then.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But she would have been considered a beautiful woman too.
I suppose.
She's probably like a classy, like she
doesn't
also
give it up.
You know what I think too? It's like
Looks
she
like a
probably
clown.
had like help at her house. You know what I mean? Like in a
Oh, absolutely.
and in like a servitude
Yeah.
kind of way.
It was called
does
a
she have
nanny.
does she have a fatty?
Oh, fat ass.
Yeah.
I don't think
Hold
she
on.
ever did.
Let's see, Laura Bush
Fat ass.
backside. Enhance.
I think the
Enhance.
suits. I think the suit's doing a lot of work here.
Enhance.
I think all
Honestly,
that
no,
work-
that's definitely
might.
You
she's
think
done.
that's a donk?
Because that bot, like, see where
Yeah.
the butt hits
Oh,
this
right here?
on the left side? No,
Yeah, the bottom.
Oh,
right there.
Right here.
Yeah, see how that's right there? That's an
Yeah.
ass. And she's got but yeah, she's got it.
It is a thin jacket. I thought the jacket was doing a lot of lifting,
Yeah,
but
no,
Wow,
she's
she
doing all right.
might have a damn. She might be. Is she a PAWG? Is Laura Bush a PAWG?
No.
Oh, okay.
she's not a fat
No,
ass white
because
girl.
also you, like, to be a POG, you kind of have
Yeah,
to,
please.
it's like, you can't just, you can't just,
No, go on. You
He's
can't just.
calling you a pog.
No, I don't know. I'm just saying.
That's
so,
what the commenter on that thing is.
yeah, I am a POG. It's fine. It's a fat ass white girl.
Yeah.
I can tell.
And so I feel like it's like an energy. You have to have gone through like some
Energy?
kind of like pogness, and she obviously was young and thin and never
Right.
really was like a fat ass white girl, like,
Shouldn't go through the progression.
Yeah, she didn't go to the progression.
Why
She
is it
didn't-
energy? I feel like the most important element of being a POG is a fat ass.
For
No.
sure.
Well,
Yeah,
But you're
that's,
saying
that's one of
To
the
be an
elements.
ultimate.
like, you got to be a thick white girl, but there's also like there is an element of energy
Yeah,
to it. Like there's some people that like may have been PAWGs in the past, but they can continue that on energy in the future, and they're still accepted in the community.
I see. It's like a phantom PAWG.
Yeah, phantom PAWG.
Like if the PAWG gets cut off,
you can
still feel you have a fat ass.
And conversely, you can't just be someone who's not a PAWG and then like get a BBL and then be a PAWG.
Right.
Like,
that's
because that's an energy thing, right? Like you don't know what it's like to actually exist in the world.
You don't
as
have
a
the
fat-ass
bone
white girl.
structure.
You can't carry it around physically or emotionally or mentally.
The emotional weight is way more.
What's it called when you pretend to be a soldier?
Oh, stolen valor.
Valor. That's what that is.
Stolen
valor, yeah.
Well, I think we did it, Kandace.
Sounds
we sure
like
did.
it.
It's been a journey.
What a journey.
A lot of 9/11.
A lot of 9/11. But
Happy
this
9/11.
is the 9/11 special. This comes out on Monday, September 11th, 2023.
That's
so cool. We planned it.
So it's very great.
Wait.
I didn't realize you'd have that much content about 9/11 inside of your head.
Oh, I didn't either.
Wow.
That's crazy.
You really dug deep.
Really dug deep in there. Really.
You going to make a sex joke? Go ahead, do it.
Really dug deep.
Deep inside.
I really dug
deep.
Doug.
Okay.
George W. Bush and
All
Dick
right.
Cheney did 9/11.
Yeah, that was so hard.
Yeah, so I put you on the spot. Well, where can they find you? It's at Chunker Nugget with a K.
Yeah, Chunker Nugget. So it's if you just type in Chunker, it'll be the first one that pops up. Yeah, if you type in Chunker
On YouTube?
On Instagram. Just type in Chunker. Usually it's the first one, but if you're gonna type the whole thing, you have to put Nugget. Nugget has a silent K.
As it does in real life.
Right.
Yeah, and they don't put it in as a silent on the page as well.
Yeah,
it's invisible as well.
It's deep.
Doug
deep.
Bush, George Bush.
Okay.
9/11.
All right. Well, where can they find us, Neil? That's another important question.
Yeah, Tummy Time TV across all socials except for Facebook, we're Tummy Time Pod. You can go to our website, tummytime.tv, patreon.com/TummyTimeTV. We'll see you next Tummy Time.
Bye-bye.